So today we're going to talk about myopia. This is one of the most prevalent right now, and everyone throughout the world is affecting with this disorder. So it's a very burning and hot topic, so without wasting a further minute, let's get into it. Well, let's start today's lesson. First of all, everyone, what is myopia? So in myopia, what happens that the person, he's not being able to see things that are far from him, but he can easily see the things which are nearer to him. Let's suppose that someone is not able to see tree clearly, but he can see his mobile phone perfectly, without any blurriness and without distortion or headache, and things like that. But when he does see things that are far to him, he is not able to see things clearly, he does not see them clearly. So over here in their picture, it is giving you an overview that how this teacher is looking clear in this picture. This is normal eye view, that is, without myopia it has a clear view. You can see that the board and everything is clear. But on the other hand, in this picture, everything seems blurry. And things are really blurry over here, and you can just compare both of these pictures are here. So you're going to know how myopic people are not able to see things that are far from him, but they can easily see things that are nearer to him over here. Then we have the next question: what causes myopia? Obviously, when we have a disorder we must have cause. What happens? This is the eyeball. I am going to tell you about the anatomy first. So this is the eyeball and this is your cornea. From here you are able to see your light. And this is the candle is being perceived by our eyes. All these rays are going from the pupil, cornea, lens, and then retina. Normally it is forming the image onto the retina, but over here that is the myopic eye. You can see this is the same candle, and who has got myopia, his image of this candle will fall in front of the retina. However, normal image is being formed on their retina, but someone who is myopic, his image will fall before the retina, not on retina. We have the normal size of eyeball, and when it increases a little bit from its normal size, then we develop myopia. The normal size of the eyeball is 24 mm, and when it increases from the 24 mm, it gives myopia and it forms the light to fall in front of retina. When our eyes are relaxed at 6 meter, what happens? The image should form onto the retina. It's a normal phenomenon. But when the person is myopic, his eye is too much converging rays in front of the retina, rather onto the retina. Now, so that is the main cause of the myopia, that it gives a due to the size, or due to the steepness of the cornea, and image falls in front of the retina, rather than on retina, and that's why the person is not able to see far, think clearly than near. Now let's talk about types of myopia. So we mainly divide myopia into two types: reflective myopia, axial myopia. What happens in axial myopia? It is due to the length of eyeball. What happens? You can see here, right now it is the normal eyeball and rays are falling onto the retina. But now the size of eyeball has become increased, now rays falling in front of the retina. It is called axial myopia, because the elongation of the eyeball from its normal size, that's why it is known as the axial myopia. Then we have another thing that is called a refractive myopia. It happens due to the steepness of the any optical medium. Let's go that over here we have the cornea become too much steep, and because it is becoming too much steep, its power increases. Now it is behaving as a convex lens over here, and the is the property of the convex lens to converge. So because of it, rays are being focused before retina. Now let's talk about the classification of it. Now we do divide it according to the degree or refractive power of myopia. First we have divided it on the basis of reasons of occurring it, such as elongation of the eyeball or due to the cornea's deepness. We have pathological and non-pathological myopia. So first let's discuss non-pathological myopia. It is also known as physiological myopia, or school myopia, or simple myopia. And what does it mean? It mostly found in children and teenagers, who go to school or colleges. And they get their glasses due to their lifestyles. They are studios or they study a lot. They do too much near work. That's why they have got myopia. And non-pathological myopia, that effectively structure of the eye developed within the normal limits. However, their effective power of the eye does not correlate with the axial length, but the degree of non-pathological myopia is always minimal to moderate. And it always those people who come into the category of non-pathological myopia. They have their myopic power is less than -6 diopters. This is all the time begins in childhood or adolescence. Then we have pathological myopia. In pathological myopia, as you can see how the normal fundus look likes, how healthy it is, there is to make sure an optic nerve head, fundal glow and vessels. But you can see the fundus of myopic eyes is how disastrous it is looking like. Because this is pathological myopia, it happens due to the pathology. When the myopia progress, it becomes pathological myopia. Always remember that pathological myopia is usually defined as the spherical equivalent is greater than -6 diopters, or the patient axial length is greater than 26.5 millimeters. You can see as we have our normal eyeball size is 24 and over here we have a 26, so that is a change, thing we need to consider. Patients with high myopia are at greater risk of developing progressive retinal degeneration and other vision tracking pathology. We're going to discuss all the vision related in complication later. Let's talk about its epidemiology. What does epidemiology means? What is the prevalence of it? Ratio of this disorder in people. So where here it is different from races to races and population to population. We can say that over here it is in the US it is reported that 20 to 50% people are myopic. In Asia we have 80 to 90 people. Approximately 66% of the patient with myopia has less than -2 dioptric power. And those who have got less than -6 are 95%. It is reported that there are over 80 million children worldwide who have myopia. So it is also estimated that by the end of 2050, the half of the population will be myopic. Can you believe that? Half of the population. It means that every second person will be myopic. That is the biggest point of concern for all of us. Now let's talk about the symptoms. So over here that person, you can see the girl, she is not able to see the tree, that she quite blur to her, and she is not able to see it perfectly. Another thing is that she is really moving closer to the TV in order to see things clearly. Then she is not able to perform well at school because she is not able to see perfectly what teacher is saying and writing and other stuff. Also she complains about headache. Also she has a tired eyes, and she squinted her eyes in order to see things clearly because squinting eye produce pinball phenomena. So risk factors include genetic factors. If parents are myopic of kid, or if the patient's parents are myopic, so it add chance of getting myopia in their kids. Also environmental factors affect that person's vision. Let's suppose the person is really studious, and he likes to spend his time inside, or he loves indoor games more than outdoor. He does not spend too much time outside. That can make him myopic. Over here the third thing is too much near work. Higher intelligence suggests he will going to always do a near work, read book and stuff like that, will still increase the chances of getting myopia. Also, ambient light means not proper lighting while studying. The light of his room is not proper, it is going to influence his vision. Also, nutrition plays really important role. We have vitamin A, that is good for eyes. So that is all about the risk factor. Let's talk about the treatment. So over here, people who are myopic have some ways to treat them. First of all, the most common uses of eyeglasses. Second is contact lenses. Then we have new advancements, ortho-K lenses, and laser procedures. Okay, so let's discuss about my glasses. This is very simple and safe way to sharpen the vision of someone who is myopic. But what is main thing you have to remember is when someone is myopic, we prescribe them minus number, rather than plus number. Because the minus number is made up of the concave lenses, when eye is not able to see far things sharply. So what concave lens do is it diverge rays, which are falling in front of the retina. Now after the placing of concave lens, this will be onto the retina. So that is why we go for the eyeglasses to all the time. We can prescribe them single vision, bifocals, trifocals, and progressive lenses. And also we have another amazing option, that is contact lenses, if someone does not feel comfortable wearing eyeglasses, so we can prescribe him contact lenses, but contact lenses need extra care and hygiene. Before bed must take them off. Patients should take extra care rather than just wearing it blindly. So it can a good option as well. Now we have ortho-K lenses, specially designed in a way to temporarily reshape the cornea, to improve the vision. What it does, it is supposed to wear at night. When we reshaped, cornea takes up the shape of lens. Then whole next day no need to wear glasses. So let's talk about LASIK surgery. This is done by laser. What we need to do is first, give the anesthetic drops in eyes, then the surgeon makes a flap over the cornea. Here you can see the surgeon has made a flap. Now the surgeon is using laser in order to burn some cells of the cornea, then it put the flap back. When it healed, the vision is corrected. So this is how the surgery treatment goes. Let's talk about the complications. Due to myopia, someone can get early cataract formation, myopic maculopathy, retinal break and tears, thinning of sclera and choroid. Thank you. That is all about myopia. If you do not get anything, you can just ask into the comment box. That's it for today. Hope to see you again.